Menteri Rangba ke jylla ukonat ke sangma ulai tho bo Menteri Kampo Ingkari Amit Shah ula Mynjur ban Phah Tohkit hakatanan ke sorkar pedeng kum ke Central Bureau of Investigation CBI lanega National Investigation Agency NIA Halor ke Jingjia ke Hendriangud hakashnong Mukroh naga jingther kuli pathar ki pulit ka Assam Menteri Rangba ringkat berkekinhun Menteri Jong Sorkar MDA kelai kendo mentaga janmit yu Amit Shah ban pentip ya ke ke balaja ha Mukroh bat bandawa Tohkit daki Central Agency banla ban pinchitam ya kito i badon kti ha gate ke Jingjia.
The shooting that took place was unprovoked and there was excess use of power by the police from Assam. And keeping that in mind, we have requested the Government of India to constitute a central agency inquiry into this entire incident that took place, either through CBI or through NIA or any appropriate agency, so that the truth can come out. And more importantly, action is taken against those who are responsible for this inhuman act. The Honorable Union Home Minister has given us the assurance that he will constitute an inquiry under a central agency, and the order for that should be coming out anytime. And we thank the Honorable Union Home Minister for his positive response. Apart from that, we shared with the Honorable Union Home Minister that the root cause of the entire tension that has been building up in that area and other areas has to do with the long pending border issue between the two states. And different incidents have led to the situation becoming more tense, which ultimately led to the situation where about a couple of days back where this unfortunate incident happened. And therefore it is very important that all efforts should be made to ensure that the border dispute is settled. And now that this incident has happened, the talks that were going forward has hit a certain hurdle, and there is a lot of area where trust has to be built, and hence the intervention of Government of India will be necessary in that front. We also discussed about the security and safety of the people in the border area, especially in the sensitive zones and the disputed zones. And we urged the Government of India to initiate a process to ensure that both the state governments come together to ensure that such kind of incidents do not take place in the future, which will require both the state governments and administrations and the different machineries to work closely to avoid any kind of such incidents in the future, and hence the intervention of Government of India will be necessary to move in that direction. Apart from that, other local issues about the state regarding the demand for 8th schedule and the involvement and the including of Garo and Khasi language in the 8th schedule was reiterated once again to the Honorable Union Home Minister. We've also once again mentioned about the need to implement the inner line permit in the state of Meghalaya, for which a resolution is passed in the Assembly, and also to allow the state government to go ahead with the State Act of the MRSSA, which we have passed in the Assembly, but we're waiting the consent of the Governor. So these also points were mentioned to the Honorable Home Minister. And apart from that, we also stress on the fact that the basic supply of essential commodities into Meghalaya should not be disrupted, and full support should be there from the neighboring states and from Government of India to ensure that essential commodities and the supply of essential commodities should not be impacted in the state of Meghalaya.